Okay, so last night I couldn't sleep. It was late, maybe 2 in the morning, and I picked up my phone.
You know that's bad for sleep, right?
I know. But listen, I opened Instagram and I saw that my friend Paolo, he lives in Italy now. He just had a baby, a little girl, and I saw the photo. And I smiled. I was sitting alone in the dark and I had this big, real smile on my face.
That's sweet, actually.
And I thought, 10 years ago, I would never have known. Paolo moved away, we lost touch, and that would have been the end of it. But now I get to see his daughter's first photo, and I could see it from my bed in a completely different country. That feels like something real to me.
I hear you. But here's my question. Did you call him?
I liked the photo?
You liked the photo.
Yes.
And that's exactly what I want to talk about today.
Okay, you got me. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Mike.
And I'm Stacy, so glad you're here with us today.
And today's question is social media making us lonelier?
We have been going back and forth on this one all morning.
All morning, and we are not done yet.
Okay, so let me ask you something. How many followers do you have?
On Instagram, maybe 800, something like that.
800 people. And how many of them would you call if something bad happened?
Maybe 5 or 6?
5 or 6 people out of 800.
Well, yeah, but that's normal. You can't be close friends with 800 people.
Right, but here's the thing. We spend hours every day with those 800 people, watching their stories, liking their photos, and it feels like connection. But is it really?
I think it is. Maybe a different kind of connection, but still something real.
I've read a study about this. They asked people, after you spend an hour on social media, how do you feel? And most people said they felt worse, more tired, more alone.
Okay, but that could be anything. Maybe they were already sad when they opened the app.
Maybe. But the same study found something else. People who use social media a lot report fewer deep conversations in real life, less time with people face to face.
So, you think social media is replacing real life?
I think it gives us something that looks like connection, but it is not the same thing. And because it feels close enough, we stop looking for the real thing.
Okay, but I want to push back on that because social media gave me connections I could never have had before.
You mean like Paolo?
Exactly like Paolo. I have friends from college, from old jobs, from places I used to live. Without Instagram or Facebook, those relationships are just gone. Social media keeps them alive.
That's true. I won't argue with that.
And it's not just old friends. I found a whole group of people online who love the same music I do. Weird, specific music that nobody around me cares about. But online, there are hundreds of people who feel the same way. We talk every week.
And that feels real to you?
It feels very real. These people understand a part of me that the people around me don't.
Okay. I actually think that is the strongest argument for social media. Finding your people when your people aren't near you, that matters.
Right. For people in small towns, for shy people, for people who feel different, social media can be a lifeline.
I agree with that, but I still think there is a cost.
What cost?
Okay, think about this. When was the last time you were bored? Really bored. Nothing to do, nobody to talk to, just sitting with yourself.
Honestly, I can't remember.
Because the second we feel even a little bit alone, we open the phone. Someone posts something, we comment, we feel a little better. And then 5 minutes later, we feel empty again. So we open the phone again.
Yeah, I know that loop, and I think a lot of people do.
And I think that loop is the problem. Because real connection, sitting with a friend, having a long dinner, a phone call where you talk for an hour, that takes time. It takes effort. It is sometimes uncomfortable.
And social media is easy.
Social media is so easy. And when something easy gives you almost the same feeling, you stop doing the hard thing.
That is a little like fast food.
It is exactly like fast food. It is not nothing. It has some good things in it. But if you eat it every day instead of a real meal, something important is missing.
Okay, I like that. But I would say the problem is not the food itself. The problem is when you forget how to cook.
Yes, that is exactly it. And here is the other thing, the comparing.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Because it is not just about connection. We also watch. We look at other people's lives. And what do we see?
The good parts, the holiday, the dinner, the happy face.
Never the argument before the photo, never the hard morning, never the things that are difficult.
Right. My friend Sarah posts these beautiful photos, perfect house, perfect family, and I know her. I know her life is hard right now, but her Instagram looks like a magazine.
And someone who doesn't know her sees that photo and thinks, why isn't my life like that?
And starts to feel bad about a very normal, good life.
I read that the more time teenagers spend on social media, the worse they feel about their own bodies and their own lives. And it is not just teenagers.
No, it is not. I catch myself doing it. I see someone's vacation and I think, am I doing enough? Is my life interesting enough?
And that feeling is a kind of loneliness too. Not just, I have no friends. It's more like a quiet feeling that something is missing, even when everything is actually fine.
That one is sneaky, because you don't even realize it's happening. Okay, but I want to say something, because I think we're being too hard on the apps. The apps didn't create loneliness. Loneliness was there before.
That's true.
People have always felt alone. People have always compared themselves to their neighbors, to their family. Social media didn't invent any of that.
No, it didn't invent it, but it made it much bigger and much faster. Before, you compared yourself to maybe 20 people around you. Now you compare yourself to thousands of people every single day.
That's fair. It turned up the volume on something that was already there.
A lot louder, yes.
But here's what I keep coming back to. Lonely people use social media more, but did social media make them lonely? Or were they already lonely and the app is just where they go?
Honestly, I think it goes both ways.
Yeah, I think so too.
The lonely person picks up the phone gives them just enough to keep going, but not enough to actually feel better. So they stay lonely and they pick up the phone again.
That sounds like a pretty sad circle to be stuck in.
Yeah, it really is.
So, what do? Delete everything?
I am not saying delete everything.
Because I would really miss Paolo's baby photos.
I know, and that is real. I am just saying, maybe notice the difference. When you open the app and you feel warm and connected, that is good. When you open the app and you close it feeling empty, that is the part worth paying attention to.
So, use it, but know what you're actually using it for.
And don't let it replace the real thing. Call Paolo sometime, not just a like.
Okay, I will call Paolo.
And I think when we feel really lonely, the answer is probably not the phone. It is the harder thing, the call, the dinner, the conversation that takes some effort.
The real meal, not the fast food version of it.
Exactly. And I think the app is a fine tool. I just think a lot of people, without even realizing it, let it become the only tool. And that is when it starts to work against you.
When the like replaces the call.
Okay, before we go, we have some questions for you.
Yes. How do you use social media? Does it make you feel more connected, or does it leave you feeling more alone?
Do you have a friend like Paolo, someone you only keep up with online? Have you actually called them recently?
And the comparing. Do you ever look at someone's photos and feel like your own life is not as good? Be honest with yourself on that one.
And the question for today, do you think social media is making us lonelier, or is it bringing us together? Team Connected or Team Lonelier? Tell us in the comments. We read them all.
Thank you so much for listening today.
Take care of yourselves out there.
And maybe today, close the app and call someone.
Someone who would smile to hear your voice.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.